this is where I'm working now. This is the survival area, but I'm going to stop right there. Thank you so much if you got to the end of this. Leave a comment if you did. And yeah, I'll see you in another Minecraft video, which I'll probably make. Hello, welcome back to Minecraft. It's been about 6 years since I did a tour of my world. So that was my 5-year-old world at the time, and now it is 11 years old. And where we left off in the last video 6 years ago, if you watched it all, we were, how the hell do I go back to first person? There we go. We were in my Xbox world from 2013, and I ended the video over here. And I did record a tour for this video, but I never, I don't even think I finished recording it, or I didn't edit it, or whatever. It's lost and it's outdated anyway, so I thought I'd start it again now I've got a chance to record. So let's carry on with the tour. There will be a link in the description to the last tour. There were slight differences since. I haven't really changed much back over there, although I have in some areas, but I'll get to that. But let's start this. This is my survival world now. Survival with cheats, obviously, because who wants to cheat for, who wants to what am I trying to say? Who wants to spend ages making tools when you can build? So go through here and it tells you it's survival only. So if you didn't watch my last video from years ago, there's my Xbox worlds have been imported and merged together, and I moved to Java when I moved to this area, which is the extended world. And now I've moved it to Bedrock because it was easier to do multiplayer and it ran better on my computer at the time. But now I've got a good computer, but I prefer Bedrock, so there's that. You have this here. I don't know what that is. I think I was actually going to do some welcome board and notices or whatever, but this started off as my SMP world, but now I'm on a single player world, so it's just me, so there's no point doing that. What have I got here? Welcome. Yes, welcome. I do still treat this like an SMP, even though it's just me, sad face. But yeah, this area I started in 2016, and now it's 2024. I almost said 2022, which is crazy. There's a cube. This takes you down to a mine, which will link to my other mines. And if you're wondering, I have a load of cheats on my armor and stuff. I only cheat for armor and tools and effects because of it's just a pain. And that timer, believe it or not, ran out yesterday. Oh, also the texture pack has changed since I last played. I was playing on the legacy texture pack, and then the game updated and there's loads of new blocks without the old stuff, so I just left it here. So this was the first build. I am talking way more than I thought I would. I haven't recorded a proper commentary in about 5 years, and the last commentary I did, I whispered because I didn't want anyone to hear me, and that was my Uncharted video. If you didn't watch that, my Uncharted speedrun. But anyway, here's the first house I built. It's the only house in this area. Let's go in. I think, yeah, I did move. Yeah, I've moved everything now. The storage area down here. I know I have left some stuff here. But I initially didn't know what I was going to do here. Then we got more stuff. And I ended up building a farm, which you'll see over here. I also built before we get to that, I also built a truck stop. And I haven't built any trucks for it, but there was this big area that I think I flattened out. I must have flattened that out, which is for trucks. And I haven't built any trucks. You can see my warehouse over there. I keep my render distance fairly short just because it doesn't need to be that far. We have trucks, and this is where you go and rent a truck at the counter. I think I built this in about 2018, so this would have been here at the time of my last tour video. Same goes with most of this. A lot of the stuff I built around the time was in this area and underground, but since then I've been building a lot of stuff on the surface. So we follow this path. I have got like super speed on just because otherwise it takes forever to run around the world. But you can see my Xbox world there, it's just boarded off by some bamboo. And there's also a little desert house. We'll get to that. And try not to go back and forth with all of these different forts I have and stuff, but it is what it is. We have a water tower that I never finished from years ago. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but when I play Minecraft, I have photographic memory. So I'm always watching TV, films, podcasts, or whatever. And I can always remember what I was watching when I was building stuff. So like over there, I remember I was watching The Punisher Season 2. So that dates that. So this is my warehouse. We'll go to the warehouse first, because this is what I built first. A lot of these designs I got off Google, or I just make it up as I go along. See, that wasn't what I built first, actually. What I built first was that farm over there. But we'll get to that, the barn, not the farm. So here's the warehouse. This is where I keep all my stuff in the world. It's actually getting full. I have tons of stuff and shulker boxes full of stuff. But you have the basic raw materials, your building blocks and ores. You want to see how many diamonds I've got? Yeah. And coal, I've got way more. But I do have Fortune 5 on this. But yeah, it's all for fun. There's no point. I know people complain that I use cheats, but I have fun. That's the main part of playing a game. You want to have fun. Here's all the natural stuff and food stuff, and here's more resources. But yeah, these have absolutely... That doesn't. These have tons of things in it. Yeah. But this is my main world, and all the other worlds I've mainly played on, they've all been stitched together in this world, but for the most part I have been playing on this world. So yeah, this is the warehouse, and the warehouse has an upstairs to it. Now I was keeping extra things here, but I think I moved most of it. Yeah, and there's a bed over there. And I thought I was keeping seeds up here, but unless it's here. Oh yeah. Oh, I've got loads of seeds there. No, I don't. Is that an empty shulker box? I'll keep that onto one side. Yeah, but most of the seed, because seeds are so common, I stick them in the compost bin that they added recently. And then I built these silos for... This was before shulker boxes came out, so I had dirt. And oh yeah, these are still full. But what you do, you'd climb up to the top and you drop it in the chest, and then it would dispense it all into there. And I have shulker boxes full of dirt. And you're wondering why I don't just throw it away. It's because I need it actually a lot for flattening out land and building new areas. And surprisingly, I go through a lot of it. It's got one for cobblestone, one for stone, and one for sand and slash sandstone. I think it might be sandstone actually. And then, okay, let's go this way first because there's less this way. So what have I got here? Wandering traders will be shot on sight. Oh yeah. So who remembers when they added wandering traders to this game? They were a pain in the ass, and I ended up with so many leashes. Luckily, there's a game rule to turn it off now, so I've turned it off. This was my temporary furnace area. And then we have my little pond. And this was a board me and my friend Dan made, which was all these different stuff we wanted to build. And I still haven't built most of it. So yeah, I had a few visitors playing this game in this area, but it's mostly been single player. So we'll start with my house, this is my house. Fruit shoot man. And if you see here a load of random heads, this is because in Java Edition I had loads of decorated decorated heads, blocks, I don't know what you call it. But it was like, I can't even remember what they were now, but they were just stuff that fit in with whatever was here. So my living room got the grandfather clock and the telly, and the sofa, and the kitchen. I like my kitchen, but I actually don't really stay in this house. I mainly go in the warehouse. But no, I like my kitchen. I can't remember when I built this. It was a few years ago now. And it was just, I'd grown a load of acacia trees and then filled it all together with whatever you call it, leaves. This would have been 2020 actually, because toilet paper. I was hogging all the toilet paper. So there's that, and then we have a little balcony out here. You can see the rest of that in a bit. And I think there's a way to go. Oh, there's my bedroom. And I think that was an alarm clock. I can't remember what that was. And then we have my shower. However you get in the shower, there we go. We'll come back to that. And then, oh yeah, I was hanging a towel to dry here. And there's another back door there. There's nothing out here, but that's a little village, and it's just a little shortcut for me to get to the village. Don't remember last time I went up here, but you can go on top of the house if you want. And then the next house is unfinished. It's been unfinished, and it probably will never be finished. This is my friend Dan's house. Is he still on his name here? Yeah, Dan Hyde. And yeah, he started building this house, but he never finished it. And yeah, I don't think he's been on since, but he has seen the world since, because he doesn't play on Bedrock. So we were sharing stuff quite recently actually. So I might try and get him on to finish his house at some point. I doubt that will happen, but we can only hope. So yeah, let's go this way. So I saved the spot for my two cousins to build houses, but they never came on and they didn't want to come on, so I ended up building stuff. So here's this random mushroom house. And oh, it does have a garden. This is quite recent, this build. This one's from a few years ago. This is the clubhouse, the Wonky Fruit clubhouse, which me and my friend Wonk built. This was quite a while ago now, actually. And yeah, the clubhouse. We've got a piano here, I think. Is that a piano? I don't know. I can't remember. I forgot about that pyramid. So, what's up here? Ah, the roof. Ooh. Also, apologies if I rush around a lot. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to cover a lot of things in one go. So that's the Wonky Fruit Clubhouse, or just the clubhouse. It's clubhouse for everyone, but only the Wonky Fruit group go on here. Here's the Wonky Fruit, Fruit and Wonk. We have an entrance to a cave here. And oh yes, I've missed something. No, I haven't. Kind of. We'll go back to that. This leads under Dan's house and my house, and it leads up to Wonk's house, which we'll get to in a minute. What's that? Okay. The only thing over here is an ice farm, which I haven't built a path to, and I don't use this ice farm anymore. There's some more houses over there. I did want to build a hanging like house there, but I got stuck. So this doesn't even have water in it, but it somehow still works. I don't know what happened there. But this was an ice farm. It doesn't work anymore because I think the biome's changed. But I don't need it anymore because I've got a massive ice farm. I was starting to build a castle over there, but I kind of ditched that. And over there's like a open bit of water which I wanted to make into like a secret lab testing facility, a bit like what you have in Marvel. Over there we got my pyramid, which I've / mine, a random docking area, and I don't think I built anything over. I might have. Let's skip ahead and check. No, we're not. We weren't actually. Did I build a diving board here? I don't remember. I don't want to die, so okay, I didn't. Could have sworn I built it. Aha. There we go now. Okay, so that kind of loops around, but that's like, it doesn't, whatever. I'm not making sense. So we'll go back up here and back around. And if you're wondering what that command does, it just takes us back to the warehouse. I just did it for some friends, so it's easy for them to get back because they don't remember the coordinates. So we've got a path that goes around here to the next house, which is Wonk's house. Wonk. Wonk's tiny humble home. Do you have anything? Yes. And there's also a hidden entrance to that mine I was talking about. Which, yeah, let's go to that. We'll go to it in my house. I think that's Wonk's stuff. Yeah. And horse. And let's go to my house. And we go in the shower. And I thought it was missing then. Shower works, I think, still. Apparently not, but you jump in the drain. And there's a hidden entrance. That also, if you swim through that, it takes you back outside into a waterfall. This used to be just a plain white room, and you couldn't see it. It was like the void, and it was to distract you. So you'd walk through here, and it'd take you to the hidden pub area, which I forgot to put the fish back in when I converted it to bedrock. But we have the pub, which I think most people who've been as well don't even drink. And that was, beds used to display differently, so we had a yellow bed there, and that was a beer glass. And then we got the fish tank, which I just shown you. And then this just takes you around back to Dan's house. I think that's the cave entrance I've shown you just, and then that's Dan's house. And then, is the music in that? No. Over here, in lockdown, me and Wonk built a secret underground church. And I think that's the only time we've used diamonds. And I think there's a Bible here. Oh yeah, there we go. It's got one page. That's probably the shortest Bible I've ever read. And then, is this a further? No. Right. We should go next. Let's go round to... This might take to Wonk's house, actually. Since this looks like it's the newest tunnel. Aha, yes. Oh no, that takes you to Dan's house, I think. Aha. Alright, so... Oh my days. There we go. Next, we have... So there's a house up there, and then we also... I left space for a house here for someone, but they didn't end up playing in the end, and we didn't talk anymore, so I was going to build an outdoor bar over here, even though I don't drink. Which I probably will do soon, actually. And then get back up here, and around up here. And we have, I don't even remember the character's name, but I started making up some characters for the world. Get out my house, man! And yeah, as a Jamaican, don't call me racist because I am Jamaican, so I can say whatever I want about Jamaicans. Not that I'm going to say anything bad. But oh yeah, I changed the head because it used to be a Rasta head, I think, and I can't remember his name, but this was the house, and he'd have a secret weed stash. Gui. Secret weed stash in his house, very stereotypical, and yeah. I don't even know if anyone in my family smokes weed. It's a stereotype. None of us are Rastas, I don't think. But that's that house. I can't remember what I called him. And down here, we have a little chapel. And then over here, Oscar, who was the first member of the original 2013 Survival World, saw that I was playing on the 2013 Survival World and joined, and he started building I think he started digging an area out for a house, and then he left and he never built his house, so I think I ended up building a house here. Yeah, I built a house here, since he's probably never ever going to come back on again, so that's his house. And then I built a path around here, but I don't remember if I built anything. No, I didn't. I was planning on building another house here or somewhere. That just takes it back round to that empty area just. I'm going to skip ahead. Oh. So this forest has been empty for years, and I did start building some sort of coal mine over here, I think. Hopefully I'm not oh yeah. So this is the empty area I want to make like a little monster scientist lab with. I started building a coal mine over here. I forgot I did this much. But this was a coal mine. We got the stacks of coal. What was I watching here? I remember building this bit and I was watching some sort of interview of someone, I think. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think that's cool design with the campfire doing the smoke. These are the silos. And then I do want to have some cylinders that come out of the water, or they go into the water. And that's the marking over there for the edge of the world, I think. Or my limit. I have limits of where to go, just so I can generate new areas where we get new biomes. Oh, there's stuff there. Been looking for stone. But yeah, that's over here, and I did build an area for a truck. And I wanted to have a road going all the way back to the truck area over here. Bloody hell, we're 21 minutes in already. I am not going to get everything covered. So, I didn't point out that parrot that I built there. We haven't even got to the barn yet, and we're 21 minutes in. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Right, so let's drop out here. Okay, so next, we'll go through the warehouse. Actually, before we even go through the warehouse, there's a secret entrance down here. That takes us to the back cave, and that's the place to go back up to the top of the elevator. Oh, there's a gap there. I need to fix that. Extra area to store the different stones. And then we go down here, and this is quite an old area now. This is the back cave, which I destroyed with absolutely loads of TNT and creative. And we have some farms down here for the red trees, I can't remember what they're called, and the blue trees. And then this is all barrels that store, they're not full, but they store loads of extra stone I use for digging out areas. We have my tree farm, so it gives you about a chest full of wood each time. And there's a collection area for that. And this ends where the world limit was on the 360. There's a staircase down there which takes you back up to the surface to another farm. I had this area built fairly recently for the mangrove blocks, but it's kind of a pain to farm those. And then we go down here, back to this nether tree areas, I can't remember what they're called. And we have these, I can't remember what they're called, it was years ago I built this. There's a farm for that. And yesterday I built a bamboo farm because you can make bamboo wood now. And then last night I started building a cherry tree farm, which I didn't realise how much space I need for it, so I can only fit about 3 trees in there. I forgot that the trees were bigger. So that area that takes you all the way down there takes you to the mine staircase I showed you at the beginning of the video. And then, oh, I haven't built the floor here yet. And then these stairs, which are probably going to take you to the barn. That, don't remember, I think it takes you somewhere far away. And one last thing, no, it's not one last thing, there's still loads more, I just remembered. We're not going to get this covered in an hour. Yeah, so here's another mob testing center. And then we have the skeleton farm, which, yeah, skeleton farm. And there's oh, I forgot there was that much. No bones though. So that. There's a ladder over there which takes you to, I can't even remember where it takes you. I think it takes you to a old squid tank, which doesn't work anymore. So let's go back around here. And then if you remember, I'm showing stuff really fast, I'm sorry, but when we jumped down into the back cave, there was another tunnel to our, there's a corridor to our left, which takes you to this part. And we have my ship, the slave one, and then there's a sleeping area, and some cheated tools by the looks of it, I can just grab from an item frame in creative. And then this was an area built for Dan, for his ship, but he never built one because he hasn't been on since. Yeah, that's, oh yeah, this is the edge, and that's the Xbox world, so you're allowed to be in creative on that side. We have the shower area and the changing area. And then there was an extra area for if another friend came on the world. And if you're wondering what this big area is, this takes you to the... on the surface, this is the helipad, and it's like head canon is that the helipad opens up and the ship can fly through. This was going to be a dining, like a food hall area, dining area. So there's that. Let's go back around the other way. I can't believe we're 25 minutes in and I'm still in the first area of this world. We have the panic room in here. There's nothing here really, it's just obsidian room with some beds in it. No food though, so kind of screwed if you go in there. And then we go... oh, this is apparently my new squid farm. Next, so that takes you to the food hall. This area was going to be an underground market, but I think I changed my mind because now it's the hay room. Well, hay. And this is now the cheat room, which is all it's these tools where if it just breaks, I can just come back down here and just grab one. And I have some unobtainable blocks. And then I was going to put 2 more rooms there, but I don't know. I don't even remember where this takes you. Oh, okay, I think that just takes you back to the start of the mine. So now let's go back to the surface. We can see the other stuff in this first area. Let's go this way actually. We have that just takes to the rest of the cave, ground level, and this is the staircase, which takes you under the warehouse. So this is under the warehouse. Just an empty area I've dug out, mainly because I was farming sandstone. And this is supposed to be like a control panel area where you control the doors and the ship can fly out. And then we have an extra area where I was farming sand. And that doesn't really take you anywhere, but I was farming a lot of sand, if you can tell, because I was using a lot of glass. So if we come out of here, that's also the world border again. Attached up here. So we have the helipads, and there's the warehouse that we were just in. And there's the truck stop place, truck rental. Random house I built, desert house. And then, okay, so let's go shall we? This way. So, moving to the first thing I built in this area, which is this barn, which if most of you have looked for Minecraft builds on Google, you'll recognise this barn, the rabbit farm. We have, I don't even know what that is, we have my tractor, we have the barn. This is the first barn, the first building I built was the barn. And I watched Unfriended, I think, when I was building this, or the film that's similar to this. I remember watching that, building this. There might be some random signs in places saying what I was watching, but I don't know. We have the Nether portal. I haven't even got to the Nether hub yet. Okay, So this was the first tree farm. It's just a basic tree farm. It doesn't give you much. And then we go over here and we have other small farms. This is like the farming sector of the world, if I haven't said already. And then I ended up building stuff down here because this was all empty. And we have, this is for putting the concrete powder down to turn to concrete. We have a little storage area that isn't really used for plants and stuff. We have the pumpkin. We have the bee farm when I first discovered the bees. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what that is, that was supposed to be the ship from the start of Infinity War that Thanos comes down on, or Thanos' minions, or the black group. I can't remember what they're called. Water tower, and it has wheat in the bottom of it. It's an automated farm. Then we have. So this is when I was hollowing out for the sand. I just haven't put the sand back in. You go down here, and we have jump over the fence. Whoop. And then we have the automated cactus farm, which I wanted a lot of green dye, and yeah, I can turn it on so it makes bone meal. I forgot I had that. I forgot I had this so it makes bone meal. So cool. I've got loads of bone meal. Nice. I've got a double chest full of green dye, so that's why it's on bone meal mode. I completely forgot I did that. And then up here, it takes you back around to the helipads. This is a weird way I'm running around, I'm sorry. This mushroom house, inspired a bit by Mario. I think I was keeping sandstone in here, was I? Don't know, yes. Don't even remember what this was for. Yep, do not remember what this was for. I haven't touched it since I built it. Ouch. Ouch. And then, I don't think I have a staircase going up to it, but up here, we have a potion brewing place. The door's that side. Potion brewing place with a potion bottle on, water bottle on the floor. Nothing in here. I thought I had a table. Oh, I do. There we go. There's that. And then, oh, I do have a staircase. I see. So down here, we have a tunnel that takes you back around to the helipads. That was for so the trucks could drive through. We have a little cactus farm. We have the kelp farm. We have a vine farm. We had a place where I was storing fish. I can't remember if you can breed fish or not, but I had loads of different tropical fish in there. Here is the mycelium farm. And then we have, this was going to be an automated farm, but I didn't finish it, as you can tell. We have my loads of different farms, wheat, melons, carrots, potatoes, everything. Built this in summer 2018, and I watched a crap ton of films while building this. And then there is, oh, I'm skipping stuff, This, I can't even remember what this is for. This was fairly recent. Compost farm? I have no idea. Must have been bone meal farm, that's what I meant. Didn't finish it because I forgot about it. We have another sugarcane farm. And then this was going to be my automated cactus farm, but I don't remember why I ditched it. I think I made it too small, that's why. And then we have a sheep, cow, pig, just to show it's a farm. I built this in summer 2017. I remember watching it because I was watching some preacher, which I don't like anymore because I realise he's a false teacher, and yeah, whatever, you probably don't care. Sheep wool farm, all different colours. So there's like a few hundred sheep there. This was my temporary storage area. And I always like to keep my temporary storage areas. Go down here. Oh, by the way, where the Nether portal was, this was where it's supposed to be Thor, Rocket, and Groot were. There we go. Thor, Rocket, and Groot landed here, like in Infinity War. Bring me Thanos. Windmill, which I never finished. Chicken coop. And then this is my cheating village, which takes you back round to buy my house. But this is a isolated area to stop zombies from going there. And we have, not that one, but there's some villages that have a load of cheating stuff on it. Because basically I wanted shulkers and didn't want to keep farming shulkers, so I did it so I could, that was an accident, that one, I think. But I did it so I could get shulker shells while farming stuff, and basically did it so that the offers don't expire. And I watched Gravity building this bit. That's my photographic memory for you. And I had to, I think some of this was manually, yeah, this river was manually put in. I had to do it all with Netherrack. And it took ages. But took the time, me watching Gravity, to watch it, so a couple of hours. Then we have my turtle farm with no turtles. Oh, there are turtles. I cheated and put them there, probably. I don't like how many times I've said I've cheated in this video. It makes me feel like a cheater, but whatever, I was having fun. Bee farm. This isn't my main bee farm. I had a bigger one. Can't remember what that was for, but there's a big water thing there. My panda breeding area. We have only 2 pandas. They must be infertile. Oh, my polar bear farm. With only 2 polar bears. They must be infertile. We have my horse breeding area with a snow golem. I need to rename these horses because I want to name them after my horses in Red Dead 2. We had KOR Steedy, Deluxe Horse, Shadow Leaps, Saddle Arms for Reason. Yeah. G18 Mountain Gallop. With my fox farm. They're clearly not infertile because they can breed. We have cat farm. And that was Stampy's logo, and yeah. Cow farm. So I got another one, a bigger one. I thought there was a dog farm. Or is that over here? There we go, dog farm with only 1 dog. Wow. Okay, he's a loner. Sad face. This was going to be a glass dome. I couldn't be bothered to build the sphere. Oh yeah, I just saw the cow's head pop through, so it's cows, sheep and pigs. This path, I've skipped the bridge, but this bridge takes you to a path through the forest and takes you to the town. And then we have, you can see a penguin statue there. And then we have this building, random building, but it takes you down underground just to manage those animal areas. There's nothing really down there. Then it eventually leads back to the back cave. We have a recreation of my house I built on some random survival world. That's what I did on it. Did I say survival world? I meant survival server. Can't remember what it was now. Random looking farm. It looked farmy, so I built it there. We have a blue sheep statue. And down here we have where Mjolnir landed. So we got 4, we got Mjolnir. And then round here there was a lava storage area, which there's some lava down there, but I don't use it. We have the barn house, I guess. Place where you can sleep if you're working on the barn. And then here is the furnace house. Now I made the spawn chunks this area where you can see the sand surrounded it, so I can basically keep, yeah, that's where all the sand went. And there's auto furnace, so I can have that constantly running while I'm doing other stuff on the world. And that up there was when I was testing if it was the spawn chunks were working. And if you don't know, spawn chunks are always active, which means you can have stuff going there and it will carry on going. There's a AFK area for when it wasn't the spawn chunks. And I'd like to know my total playtime for Minecraft, because it's a ton on Xbox, a ton on Java, and a ton on Bedrock. So yeah, this goes back down to here. And that was the farm. I'm not going to show all of it. There's like Neverwater at the top. But it basically gives you like a double chest for when you've done. We have my dump truck. Damn, dump truck.
My butt cheek!
For some extra storage. There's nothing there. this takes you down to the big farm area. We have cows and a sheep. A couple of sheep actually. The wheat area. This is mainly more for decoration. I use the other farm. But we have the combine harvester. I don't know what it's called. There's that, and it's picking up all the wheat. There was an area I was building underground here. There's an entrance there, but there's absolutely nothing there. Mini storage area, and that end farm. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. I missed that. Oh yeah, I've missed this. I'm not going to show what's up there. There's pretty much nothing. It's just like a viewing area, and it was the world height limit to start with. Dyeing house for dyeing clothes and stuff. That takes you back to the AFK area. Then we have a lava generator now, which I use for the furnace house, so I don't have to keep going to the nether. And then over here is a newer area. This is from like the last, I don't know, 3 years. Last 5 years have gone in a blink, so I don't know. But this I built last year, this area. Just a little decorative area. And I saw the frog fountain on Pinterest, and I wanted to build that. Flower farm, so I just stick all the bone meal down and press the lever, and all the water comes down and collects that. And then this is new. I wanted to build with the new woods. I wanted to have like a gradient for each house and tree area. So we've got the cherry, we've got that one from the nether, I think. This was like, don't know, that's empty in there. Then we got a red area. We have a little house there. Over here, there's also an entrance to get around to it where the statues were over there, but we have the Avengers base. I guess what film was coming out at the time, Avengers Endgame. And we have the time travel machine here. And we have Ant-Man's van, which takes you to the nether. And over there is towards the shopping district, which we're 42 minutes in already, and we're not at the shopping district, which, wow, yeah. So back around here, there's still a lot more over here. If I go down the stairs here, we have this area that I built. Then we come out here, back to here, and that is my main wood farm, because you can build those giant trees now, so I can get loads of spruce wood from there. And yeah, that's to climb up to get on top of the tree and dig down, and then you can get the podsaw. So yeah, that's to get wood. This is the auto basalt. Yeah, basalt. So yeah, you can mine a load of that out, and it will go back to where it was. Apparently. Hey, what does this button do? Well, I broke it apparently, but there's that. This is the antenna for the Wi-Fi. I think this is quite recent. I think I was watching Smosh when I built this, maybe. We have the main bee farm, which I quite like this farm. Has all flowers in the middle. And then the bees fill up all of here. And you can get loads of honey, and I can, yeah. Can't remember what you make with honey now off the top of my head, but there's that. Because I take breaks from Minecraft for months at a time, and it's like, there's that saying, you never leave Minecraft, you just take long breaks from it. So let's go this way. This is the radio place for the, I guess it's a radio antenna, not a Wi-Fi one, unless it's Wi-Fi radio. It was a radio station place that never finished. That was quite a while ago now. Then we have, this is a new area. That's not that dirt tower I built ages ago, spare dirt. We have a outdoor dining area with, I don't know what this is, but I remember I was watching Smosh Games, I think, and they were talking, Shane was talking about how he got lost going on a hike. Yep, photographic memory for you.
Neat.
And yeah, this is quite recent now. I'm actually very happy with this area because I didn't use any Google Images or anything. This is Farming University, and I like to cover everything to make it just look. I like it when you go on those servers and there's those really detailed builds, and so kind of what I tried to do here. Just tried to fill every gap with something random. But we have the, well, I said university. It's more of a college. Started out with me recreating the college I went to, and then I turned it into a university. There's not much inside. And I did lose the entrance to this because when I got my computer, this was on my SSD, and my SSD corrupted, and I lost what I was building here. It wasn't much, but I recreated it, and it looks pretty much exactly the same. Car park. And this is the world border between the Xbox world and my main area. So over there, there was a tennis court which got corrupted, and I haven't rebuilt it. I do back up this world every month or two. Got loads of flowers there to fill up the grass area. And then a little park area. And what was I watching? Oh, there was also a little catering area there to get food and then eat it there. I can't remember what I was watching. I was watching a film. And then down here we have this was just a giant this was just a giant cube, and I turned it into a snow farm. And then this I'm probably going to finish later this year. I started building this last year, and I think I was watching that program of Stephen Grant, Boiling Point. I was watching the Boiling Point TV show when I was building this, if you want to know. So this was a lake, and I covered it in ice, and I wanted to make this into a winter wonderland. I just have images of the programs I was watching just flash into my head when I get to certain parts of the world. Then over here we have the old mud farm. I built a bigger one, which is, you can just about see it over there. We have my dripstone farm, which is now full. We have my vine farm, which I don't think it even works properly. And then that path just loops back around to there. Then down here we have, which should I do first? Let's go this way first. A little tunnel going down to here. And this takes you to the mud farm, which does have some cheats on it because mud only generates currently in one biome. So what I did was I had it so you fill an area with sand, you press a button, not sand, you fill an area of dirt, you press a button, it turns it into mud, and the dripstone will turn it into clay. So that's that farm. And yeah, there's another layer to that. And I'm just going to take a shortcut. And we have my Power Rangers Forever Red display, which I started but never finished. I got the Mighty Morphin, got the Zeo, I missed the Alien out. I think that's supposed to be Turbo and then Space. Never finished it, it was going to go all the way down there, but now that I'm into Super Sentai, I want to have all the Sentai characters as well. And I said Sentai, not the other word, viewer. And then we have a desert I started to construct. I was starting to make Tatooine and the unfinished Millennium Falcon, but I decided to turn this into a film studio. So under there is the forest, but yeah, I placed this all I didn't cheat for any of this, it was all placed block by block. Started to build Jabba's palace, never finished it because it's too big to build. And then over here, when they updated the bedrock, so the bedrock turned into whatever it was, and you could go so many blocks deeper. But staircase going all the way down to the bottom. And then this is currently the limit of where to go, basically where that border is. Basically, I had set a limit so when there's an update, I can delete the chunks in the outside area and get the new areas closer. There's the world border to the Xbox world, but I was going to build a giant house here, and everything was going to be big versions of the block. Too much effort, didn't bother. Storage area from when I was digging that out. Now, if we go down here, no, we're not going to go this way. So here there's a village there, a new village, and this is going to be the another film studio set, but it's going to be an indoor one. So there is a new build over there, my newest build, but I want to save that till last since it is my biggest build. My newest build, I mean, not my biggest build. Let's fly because yeah. Wrong buttons. I can't see my keyboard. Right. So there's the film studio. I should call it Ebanks Studio, shouldn't I? So yeah, you can have an overlook of this area. Also, behind the Avengers HQ, which is kind of that area, I wanted to build a military base. But it gets boring just copying stuff off Google, but I'm not very good at building. And this is everything we've covered so far. There's the park. You can go and walk your dog there. Oh yeah, I missed this area out. So I really need to turn my render distance up. But here is the cargo area, and this would take you to the town centre, which I can't remember if me and Dan built this, but me and Dan built the train track, which goes down there. It's a fake train track to deliver the stuff, and then the real one where you could put stuff on a minecart. It would take you across the pond to the town, which we're going to go to now, but we're going to go through the pathway. 52 minutes in. Crazy.
That's crazy.
I've only just finished the first area. I suppose this is 8 years worth of builds here. Yeah, 8 years worth of builds here. So let's go back over this bridge. This will take us into the forest. And this is just a pathway that takes you all the way to the town. So you can see the town already is the fire station. No, the hospital over there, not the fire station. It's a red hospital. Should have been white, but whatever. Red will do. It was closer than I thought when I originally built this, so the minecart track was kind of pointless. We have a pyramid I built here. Just fancied building a pyramid, so I did. I can't remember if I dug down here. This is all placed by hand as well. Oh, I did. I think I might have cheated for this bit and just deleted all the stone and mined the ores. Or is that the other one? No, I think I might have done this one legit. Don't know why I started putting grass down there. I can't remember what I was going to put there. And then, let's fly to that. That's flipping ages away. Over here, we have the other pyramid, the sand pyramid. And this is the only other build over here. And I dug this out, kind of. Did cheat eventually. I did dig a lot of it out myself though. And that south takes you back to the Wonky Fruit Clubhouse and the housing area over there. But yeah, don't remember why I built that, but I did. And I had fun building it, and that's the important part. Now, nothing else in this general area. Everything else is all north and west. Back to survival. Now, we have the emergency response area, which I built last year or the year before. I watched the Epic movie and those other parody movies while building this. So we have the hospital here. And then these are the hospital wards. So the fairly new area. We have the fire station there. which I haven't. It's almost finished. That's what I needed the mud farm for all these mud bricks. There's a hotel there, which is a lot older than the rest of this, but we'll get to that. And then there's a road, and I started building a load of roads, but because I've already built a load of stuff, it's kind of awkward to put roads in now. Wrong way. Let's go through here where a road should be. This takes you to the police station. I can't remember what I was watching when I was building the police station, but we have the locker, the weapons locker. We have the jail cells, or holding cells, whatever you want to call them. We have the offices upstairs with no tables in it, and then a little bridge area which takes you, I'm stuck, did take you back to up there. So let's go this way. I probably should have shown the Nether hub as well. I guess we can show that last. But we have the town centre here. The parking, someone's parked their horse there. But 2018, this was empty, this was just flat. And when Dan came on here, there was just nothing. Just grass. And then when he looked at it a few months ago, it's like, oh, okay, you've filled it up completely. But when I first came to this town centre area, I started here. So we have the Nether, that takes to the Nether hub. You come out the Nether, you got here. Now this is a slight remake of Dan's survivor world he had years ago. This was my house in his world, so since he deleted it, I rebuilt it here. And same with another house, I think some, not all of them, but some of these houses I had in Dan's server. But I built them here. I think that one was in his world as well. That was wool. If you've seen that house on Google, I changed it to quartz because it looked better. Then there's my barbecue. There's a statue. No one in particular. And then we have the estate agents, so you can buy the houses. I can't remember what I was watching when I built this, but there's toilets. And then I think that was supposed to be an extra storage bit, but then that's supposed to be a cinema. Realised it's too small for a cinema. You walk around here, and in my town, in the town centre, in the actual like building place, the shopping centre, there's like a secret upstairs bit with like little windows that you can barely see if you're in the town centre, but there's all offices there. And then so that's what I did here. These are going to be offices. Anything in those? Take that. Then we have random window place. It's just all the different coloured glass. Nothing there. There's I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. That's the path that we kind of diverted off just. If I quickly go into creative, over here I started building an airport last year or the year before. Didn't finish it because I didn't know how to design it, but obviously I didn't place all these brick by brick, but I counted how much it is and then just chucked a load of stacks of stone away once I'd done it. So yeah, that's the airport. And was I watching an airport film? But I don't remember what I was watching. That's it for there. And then just past here is the limit where anyone's allowed to build. And I did use TNT and blew up the side of the world there just to have like a little river blocking it. And then it was going to be pure survival after that, but I decided against it because I just I like this area. Alright, let's go out of creative. And then here we go. Here's the world map. This needs updating because I've added a lot of stuff since. So if you watched video part 1, we started there. So this is the Xbox survival world. And then there, where did we start the video? We started the video. I'm lost. Where are we? I'm lost on my own map. So that's the start of the Xbox 360 world. Then the houses are there, but for some reason they're not shown on the map. And we started the video there. Oh, no. This is the Xbox world. All of this is the Xbox world. That confused me. I did figure that out because I was building Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory there. That's where we started the video, and then we went through there, and then I've just shown you all of this area and all of this area. So this needs updating over here. So those are and then we walked through here, and there's the 2 pyramids, and now we are here. And then this is the town I'm about to show you. There's a games area, which I don't know if we'll get to. And then over here, I need to extend this, but over here I've built a village over there. Quite a big village. So, yeah, let's get to it. So, we might as well start with the upstairs. I'm just going to go into creative for this. There's a little random farm that I saw someone building. I copied it, but I didn't turn it into a farm. It's just a way to get upstairs onto the top of the mountain to go into the church. I don't know if I finished the inside of this. Kind of. That's the only thing that's up here. I want to build a restaurant there, like a 5-star restaurant that overlooks the city. And then I must have started this area in 2020 because me and my cousin went to Pepe's. And I decided to rebuild Pepe's when I went on Minecraft and I got home. There's chicken in there. And then I recreated Papa John's. Who likes Papa John's? Not me. There goes the sponsorship. There's a high-class clothing store. I think the burger was the first thing I built here. We have ice cream shop. We have a pizza place. We have a Wakantonese place. It's just a made-up place. We have a food bank. If you hadn't guessed, this is the food area. I completely forgot about I was going to build KFC here and another one. What was this place? Okay, that was KFC. I can't remember what that place was going to be. Maybe a made-up restaurant. I'm not sure. We have a burger place in the shape of a burger. I quite like this place. I think I made it. I didn't make up the outside design. I made it the inside design, I think. And then there's fries that you can sit on. And then there's shakes. And you can go upstairs up a ladder. Try climbing that when you've got a shake in your hand. Wonk's music shop that she never finished. And I don't plan on finishing it for her because I don't like finishing other people's builds, which I used to when I was younger. We have cafe, which is supposed to be like Starbucks. This is my music shop. This is my record shop that I built recently. I started watching the Rian Johnson time travel film Looper, which I wasn't paying attention to when I stopped watching, and I stopped building that bit. Next, we have this is the back area for Starbucks, which I use as a temporary storage area. This area, I can't remember what I was building here. I was watching a World War II program about the Holocaust, and it was a new one that came out. I can't remember what it's called. It was good and sad. Highmarks instead of Primark. We have the toy place. There's nothing there in the toy place. It was going to be Toys R Us, I think, but it's not Toys R Us. It's just the toy place. We have Subway. Or Subway equivalent sandwich place. Have cake place with no cakes in it. Then we're back around by the charity shop bit. We have the butchers. Like the butchers. We have the flower shop. Plants. There's a... Oh. You can edit. I didn't know you could do that. Cool. That's a cool update. Plants. If you want plants. Can't remember. Should have probably put a sign there. I think it's just a random building actually. We have a modern art gallery. It's a Doctor Who reference. It's art gallery. Then we have, can't remember. And we have an alleyway here, which I forgot to show the TARDIS. So in random parts of the world there's a TARDIS, and then you can go in the TARDIS. And there's points to take you to different places of the world. And then in here we have my room, Fruit's room. And then that's just the secret exit to the cave where this is built underground. And then we have Wonk's room. And a cactus I gave for Christmas. I'll show you the bedroom. And then we have a waterfall. And we have a swimming pool. And we have changing rooms. And we have nothing. And we have storage room. And nothing. It takes you back to the console room. And then you go back around here. And I need to cover that up. That is under the back cave of. That's where the helipad was, in the back cave there. So I need to cover it up. And we have the Power Rangers Command Center, which you go there. I'm the Red Ranger, obviously. And then we go back to. Oh, if you want to see the front door, I put a void, end void outside, so it looks like you're in space. Wow, we're in space. Fast and Furious 9 quote. Back to here. Back at the butcher's. Go through here. Furniture shop with any free pieces of furniture. Business must be booming. Metro booming. We have pet shop. Where you can buy pets. We have the Ebank. There we go. You can access your card in your ender chest. I don't keep stuff in the ender chest because I've got nothing to hide from people. Yeah, and then you can go, I'd like to open an account and such and such. Yes, yes, yes. Go with us into our office. And then you got the vault. And then you've got meeting rooms and another meeting room. And then you go upstairs and you got another meeting room. And then you got another meeting room. And it goes out here. And then you can go up there somehow and go there. And there's here. And then there's an extra storage area with nothing in it. And then you jump down and then you leave the shop. The bank. The E-Bank. Don't know what I'm going to build here. Here we have Wesco, which I never built. It's a make it like a Tesco. I'm probably going to do a staircase that goes up and over there, and maybe even wrap around and go up to there. We have a chest shop, because why not? With a door in it. Random duck art piece. Makeup shop with no makeup in it. Suppose I'll have to make up for that. And then a fireworks shop. And then we have a don't know shop. We have the stone cutters. With stone cutters inside it, if you hadn't guessed. We have a cafe. I almost forgot what that was. Good job that I put a sign there to remind me. Cafe. And then backing onto that, we have Argos. And then you can look through the catalogue. And then you can get stuff that you've prepaid for online there, and then you can order something and pick it up there. And then you go downstairs to the warehouse area. Ow. You got the warehouse area. And then this is all the warehouse area where all the trucks come in and stock the shops. And then, I need to stop saying and then because it's going to get annoying. We have the apple shop or the pear shop or the banana shop or whatever I want to call it. Apple store. That was it. Apple store. I don't know what that bit's for. Maybe a private meeting room. Then we have the open class to rent. So you can teach stuff there. We have the post office. And it has a sorting office inside it, and that you can drop stuff in there and takes you down to the warehouse area, and then you can put stuff in the warehouse and it'll come up and go into the chest there. Someone ordered saplings. And then we have the kitchen shop. Yeah, kitchen store. Nothing in it. Must have gone out of business, or they sold everything. Oh, and I almost missed one. Another toy shop. Toy store. Around here, we have a bookshop, bookstore, with a little area that takes you into an alleyway. Very thin area. Takes to the alleyway. Fire exit in that. We have a sweets shop, and you can buy sweeties and cookies and cake and powder that you should not inhale. Shops that I haven't built yet, but they have a building. Blu-ray shop. No Blu-rays. If you don't know, I make Blu-ray covers, so I wanted to have a Blu-ray shop. We have a barber with a mirror that you can't look in. Fun fact, I've never been to a barber's. I cut my own hair. Whackdonald's instead of McDonald's, and then it turns out there's actually a restaurant in China called Whackdonald's. Ocean's Fish Bar kind of gives away where I am. Actually, I don't live where Ocean's Fish Bar is, but me and my friends always used to go to a place called Ocean's, and it's where our inside joke No Light came from. Basically, we were in here. There was a power cut throughout the whole town. The lights went off. The cookers went off. Some people came in and said to the fish bar owner that it's a chippy, by the way, if you're in America, where you get fish and chips from. And the lights went off, and someone said, "I'd like to have such and such and such and such." And then the guy who speaks English, but obviously not his first language, he looks around, points up at the light, and just goes, "No light." And then I laughed a lot, and they didn't catch it until I told them, and then we've been saying no light a lot since. Bed shop. That's just a staircase which takes you down to there. More empty shops. Oh, there's a travel place with a Polish flag, and my belly rumbling apparently. Can't remember what flag that is. And then we have Jamaica, Japan, Netherlands, I think, or France, I don't know which one. Brazil, Scotland, Nigeria, England, Ireland, no, Italy, Germany, and Sweden. Geography, mate. Failed geography. Only thing I ever failed. Which, don't care. Because I passed everything else, which I'm still very proud of. Especially when I didn't revise for anything. We have the GCSEs, by the way. The casino. Still not finished. This is from years ago. And you withdraw your money there. And then you can go upstairs and hang around with some mateys. And not that I have mateys in this world, but there you go. You got the outside area and an upstairs area, which has no way to get to yet. And now we have Melon Tower. Melon Tower? Melon Tower. And this is quickly going because it's over an hour and I want to hurry up and get us recorded one. Don't remember. Thomas Tank Engine. And that train track takes you to the track I showed you earlier. Takes you, okay, yeah, that takes you to that area, which I'll show you later. We have a hotel, which is not finished. Lobby. In lobby. Go upstairs. That takes you down. Out of lift. In lift. Upstairs. Penthouse. My penthouse. King size bed. View. Foggy today. Balcony. Jumpable. Impact. None. Excellent. Now let's fly back over here. There we go. Back to survival. We got the steps. And we have the council estate. Why do we have a council estate? Because I had absolutely tons of andesite and diorite and stone and whatever, and I wanted to build some out of it, so I built flats. I don't know why I've suddenly started talking really weirdly. This is the first commentary I've already said, but this is the first commentary I've recorded in years, and I'm surprised of how much I'm talking because I am quite a quiet person. Oh, these are all named after Super Sentai seasons, by the way, these buildings, I think. So we started off with these dirt ones. We have the Decker House, named after Decker Ranger, which turned into Power Rangers SPD. We have the Zeo building, which is named after Power Rangers Zeo, obviously. O-Ranger. Then we have the Gokai House, which is named after Gokaiger, which turned into Power Rangers Super Mega Force. And if you haven't watched Super Sentai, Gokaiger is the best one. Then we go down here. We have the TARDIS. And here we have a Nintendo Switch house, which I'm probably sure you've seen on Google. And the Avengers base is behind that mountain. Now we can go... Okay, I'm going to skip an area for now because the most recent build is closer. There's a park there, which is not finished. Go and walk your dog. We have a creeper there, which is not finished. And now, I don't have a path going to it yet. This is my newest area. Over here. At the edge of where we're allowed to build. So there's the film studio down there, there's the villager pointed in the distance, and then we have here. So this is very new. 2 of these buildings are fairly old now, but the rest is all very recent, like this year recent. Even this week recent. And I've been watching Power Rangers Mystic Force and Power Rangers Operation Overdrive building this. So yeah. Can you tell I like Power Rangers? Yes. I'm in a Power Rangers phase at the moment. So we have a house. Most of these have nothing in it. We have let's go around in a circle. So we have this house I built last year or the year before, I think. I was watching Kawa Speedy building this house. I remember. Then we have this house, which is not finished. And then we have... I kind of tried to build with the terrain a bit on this. So, yeah, let's go in a circle. So, unfinished house. This was the first house that was built here. So this has stuff in it, and this is a finished house. And there's upstairs. Yeah, there we go. I was watching Kermit the Frog, the Swamp Ears film, watching that, I just remembered. So that was 2 years ago then. 1 year, 2 years ago. Not a very good film. We have an enchantment area. Let me go around here. This is stuff I've built this last week now. Random house. I was watching Power Rangers Mystic Force building this house. Another house. Watch Power Rangers Mystic Force building this house. And then we have a little waiting area. Bit like a bus stop, but not quite a bus stop. Guess what I was watching? Yeah. Eating area. We go downstairs back onto the main level. We have this house. Guess what I was watching when I built this one? With this garden. There. This isn't the order I built it in, but yeah. This I built a few months ago, and I was watching Willy Wonka 30-year reunion thing from 20 years ago. More houses, not finished. Another house, not finished. Another house, guess what? Not finished. Then we loop back around here. Now here I was watching Power Rangers Morphicon from last weekend. And Power Rangers Mystic Force, actually. So, yeah, just kind of a general build. Wasn't really going there for anything, just something natural. But, yeah, I enjoyed... I actually watched the Power Rangers Wild Force panel building this, so I remember that. Not that you need to know, but it's fun for me to look at when I watch this video again, in case I forget. I watched Power Rangers Mystic Force Final building this bit. And this is the docking area. Now, when this area was empty 2 weeks ago, dining area, and I took a screenshot and I drew in the areas, the empty areas, and asked an AI to try and build something. It didn't come up with anything. It built like a general shape here. So I thought, okay, I'll adapt that into some sort of build. So I did that. Can't remember if I shown that building. It's a storage area. And then I haven't decided what I'm building down here yet. I watched First Wives Club digging out that area and building around the walls. I'm really happy with how I did this. I really like it. And background upstairs, we have the portal to the Nether Hub. This I built yesterday on my birthday at the time of recording this. And yeah, no, I did build all this yesterday on my birthday. I was watching Smash, I think. And a Japanese man reacting to Super Sentai and Power Rangers and both probably. And I was trying to read subtitles at the same time. Oh, and I listened to Spawncast while building this. So I was watching the Smosh Reddit stories building this bit. But this is supposed to be like a castle area, not exactly a castle. And I didn't know what to build, but I wanted something artistic, so I decided to try and get alternating colours throughout all of this. And my next build is probably going to be down here, and I have no. I know I want it flat, but I don't know what to build there. I was thinking some sort of outdoor market, but I've kind of already done that. Let's go through here. I was doing Power Rangers Operation Overdrive building this bit. This bit was from a while ago, from a few years ago. Terraformed this area. I kind of wanted like these some little houses with stuff sticking out there. Now, let's go to the final area in the overworld. So, for the final area in the overworld, we start at this barn. We go into the Nether portal, and we have the Nether hub. And if you remember in my last video, there was an old Nether hub that's down there. I did an upstairs, which is an up-to-date Nether hub. That goes on for absolutely ages. So you can sprint, and then there's these pressure plates, so you can hear when you're at a stop, and then you can stop. And also below there is a blue ice track. Did that in survival. The blue ice takes you to the blue ice farm, which is really far away, and there's nothing there, just except a massive pond of ice. You can see where all this takes you. Avengers HQ, it takes you down there to Ant-Man's truck. It takes you to Xbox Worlds down there. I was going to do like a little tree thing there. And there's a tunnel down there which takes you to the new Nether areas, Nether biomes, edge houses. Ah yeah, so that's where we just was down there. There's no actual ends to that tunnel, I don't think. But now the final area is just behind the town, the city, and it's down here. Final area, the games area. So we have this, so if we go up here, there's the church from earlier, and there's a tunnel you can go through and through the mountain through here, and you end up here. And I don't know if any of you recognise this house, but it's from the Russian Kid Erasure video. Didn't finish it, obviously. Maze was the first thing I built, and then the storage area, Rubik's Cube, ice hockey rink, the piano ones where you can step on it. Dun 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 dun. Wow, that piano's in tune. Random minecart for toddlers, basically, really basic track. Fountain area. And here, I built this last year or the year before, is the football club. It hasn't got a name. This is a recreation of a football club me and Dan made on Dan's World. And Dan lost the world, I think, so I rebuilt it from screenshots. We did a speed building video years ago, back in like 2018, of building this football club. And from that recording, I recreated it in survival. And I think it's a block too wide, but whatever, it looks cool. No particular football club. I know Dan supports a football club. I don't know what he supports, but I don't watch football because the fans ruin it for me. But yeah, that is it for this area. And for one final area, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in this video. I decided to end the video here. Thank you for watching. I've probably missed out an area. Actually, I have. There is an area, see back there, where there's the, above my head there, that was going to be a politician place, a bit like Star Wars. But yeah, this is it for part 2. Meet me in part 3. Part 3, maybe at the end of this video. It may be a separate video. But I'm going to show you the last addition to this world, which I added recently, but also built a very long time ago. So if you've watched this far, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and yes, goodbye.